Good morning, everybody. It is Wanda here this morning with today's tarot. How are you all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This morning's tarot is going to be very exciting, I hope, with the lead up for Christmas. I haven't got a lot to say this morning, so I think I'm just going to shuffle away and see what comes up. Hello, everyone who's joining me right now. Wonder what has been going on. If you type in the comments box and you've just joined me, say hello and also tell me what is it that right now, if you write down in the comments box, what is it that you want to know that you think the tarot can help you with? What are your struggles or what are your concerns right now? Because very often while I'm shuffling and you write down, oh, you know, I'm worried about my father or my relationship or my job. And if you write that in while I'm shuffling away, very often what does happen is we create like a mastermind at this moment. And so by creating the mastermind at this moment, we get an answer. Because very often when I read your comments that you've left behind for me, a lot of you say, oh, you know, Wanda, you just nailed it right there. And that's because you're logging on right now for the answer. So if you put in, you don't have to tell me your life story. We haven't got time for that. But if you just type in, oh, I'm concerned about a job or concerned about a family member, because you know what it is. We don't need to know the details. And so when you put that into the comments box where you mention something before I open up the card, that will be the answer. So it's almost like setting an intention. Hi, everybody who's jumped on. Hey, Hamish, how are you, darling? Wow, that's amazing. Been to Speaker Master. I love it. I hope you two are having a great time. I love it. Yeah, so that's fantastic. So I'm not doing personal readings right now. We're sort of like doing a mastermind. Now, but if you do want a personal reading from me, don't write it in the comments box, because some people want me to do a reading for them now. But if you want a personal reading, personal, message me please, and that way I can send you the information, and then that way we do the one-on-one together privately, right? But when we do a mastermind and you're typing in a few things, oh yeah, that's cool. Hamish, I'm still watching your feed about your brother in Melbourne, because I think Liam has a brother in Melbourne too. Okay, so all right, we're ready. Okay, everyone is here. Hello, everybody. Good evening, everyone from America and London. How are you? England, I should say. Oops, the cards are falling all over the place. Okay, let's get a really good scramble here. Yeah, okay. So people, thank you those who are typing in. So Barbara's worried about her son. Okay, so we've got concerns about family members. There isn't an intention, Shani. Just write it in right now, darling. Just put it in the box. Go, you know, I really want to know something. But that's what I do. That's how I work. So when you come to do a tarot reading with me, all right, and okay, you tell me how long you want. You can have 15 minutes, 35 minutes, 30 minutes, however long you want. And then once that's all sorted out, then what I do as a tarot reader, I get you to tell me in a special way that a sheet that you've got to fill in, because I have the magical gift of being able to read through people's writing. And so therefore when you start writing for me, I've always had this gift. I pick, even when people are painting or drawing. So like, for example, when I do workshops and people are doing their art, I see within already what's going on. And I can read it. I don't know why I do that. I just do. And I've not recently discovered, but I've also noticed that when people start writing things down, I look to see what's missing in between. So and I pick that up. I pick up an energy, and I know. And I start to get pictures about that person and their problems and so on. So that is very important role for me, that when you want a reading from me, that I already have some of the answers for you even before we start reading, so that the reading for you is very succinct, it's straightforward, and it's to the point. I don't bullshit, and I don't mean to be offending anybody either, but I just talk from my soul. And it's not from my ego, it's from my soul, and it's a message for you, and you might not like it, but it's usually a very good message for you if you want to create change in your life, or you want to have some burdens uplifted from where you are right now. Okay, so we're all ready to go. It looks like we're all ready, and let's have a look. Okay, so we're all at different things, you know, of unsettlement today. I can see it on the feed. Okay, so let's do this together. Okay, so reminding you, if you want a reading with me one-on-one in a private situation, you must personal message me. Okay, you can find me on Messenger. That's how most people are doing it. I'm almost booked up. I think I can probably make some space for next week if you are really struggling, and I do different times in the time zones. Okay, here we go. What is it going to be today to help everybody? Oh, okay. We've got the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands, the Wands is about action, and the Five of Wands is judging yourself. The Five of Wands is about arguing with yourself or struggling with your own thoughts. And so I can relate to that myself. Okay, so the Five of Wands is actually about stopping that. Stop struggling. Stop the mind waffle. Stop that. Because that's not going to get you anywhere. Okay, and you are not listening to your soul when you are in conflict. Maybe I should do this. Oh no, hang on a sec, but that. Oh, but hang on, that happened and this happened. So those of you who are worried about a move, or you're worried about a house, now's not the time to be worried about it. See if you can leave it. Those of you who are worried about family members, I'm going to pull another card on about that. Okay, so those of you who are telling me that you're worried about family members, this is what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so the problem is going to, the problem that your family member has got an outcome coming up. So I've got the two, oh, hang on a minute, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is a brand new slate. So there will be a solution. There will be a solution, but it won't be immediate. And there will be something, there will be action steps to take. I hope that makes sense for those of you. There's, like, for example, if there's an illness, there will be action steps to take. If there's a diagnosis for learning or something of that nature, or there's a depression around it, or an emotional situation around a person member, there will be a good solution. There will be a positive, oops, this one, you know, this one. There will be, because I can see myself in the mirror in the thing, and it's backwards. Anyway, so there will be a good solution. However, there will be, it won't be, it'll have to go through a process. I hope that makes sense. But the outcome will be okay. There'll be a new solution, and it will take some time for that to happen. Now, usually the wands are about speed, but in this situation, what it actually means is not going to take a long time, that there is a process involved. All right, there is a process involved, and it's not necessarily maybe in the outside world, but it's a process involved for the person themselves too, of realization and understanding and getting that done. Now, is there anyone else? Yeah, so I hope that makes sense. And also, those of you who are telling me right now that you're conflicted about you're conflicted, or you're wanting to trust, or you're not getting the results that you want, well then stop going round and round inside your head right now. Just put it on hold, go for a walk along the beach, or do something completely different today. I hope that makes sense. And today I'm going to read for Barbara, hang on, Pacheco. My God, I hope I've said your name right. But Barbara, I hope you think it's you, because you're saying you're worried about your younger son. So I'm going to see if there's something solution with that. I know that your younger son will be fine. Imagine him whole. Imagine him good. Here we go. All right. Okay. So, Barbara, we've got the angel of beliefs for you. So this is what I was saying. Be a bit flexible with yourself. I think that maybe when you get stressed out, you get all stiff and you get tightened up and you're almost like, you know, like a plank of wood. Don't do that. All right. You already know the answers. And with the cards that I just read, there's going to be a process to get this sorted out. And look at all possibilities. Let go of limiting beliefs around what you think it is or what you think it is and what other people are doing. Don't take any notice of what other people are saying, and go to the right source to find the answer. All right, because that is going to be the card. And also, another thing is here that the angel of beliefs is about self-esteem also, and so therefore it also means for you right now to really step out and be strong and find the answers that you need with power, rather than going, oh, I don't know what to do. Go and find out what to do. And that's what I want you to do. Go and be very strong and just do it. So sometimes your beliefs about things could be limited, and you may not have all the information. And that is fabulous for this, because that's about process. So if you need to go and find the process, if you need to go find the information, then that in itself is a process. You might have to do 10 phone calls, 20 phone calls, but do what you need to do. And before you do it, set the intention, and you ask, and you do it like this. You put your hand on your heart and you go, my divine guides, God, the universe, help me, guide me to find the right solution right now. I trust that you will allow this to happen in this reality. I am open to receiving. And when you say a little prayer like that, trust me, you know, you might go along and do the dishes, or you might go along your daily work, and you'll just get inspired with these little thoughts. And that's what you've got to write down, and that's what you've got to do. Guys, I hope that's been helpful today. Thank you for staying on. God bless. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye for now.